Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Island Vibe podcast. I want to thank you for all the support, all the views, all the followers, all the, everything. Everything that you have been giving to us and showing some sort of support for all our videos and what we have been doing so far. We want to thank you so very much. So, what are we discussing today?
Well, you know that this is Christmas time,
Yes,
and this is the season.
Lights and thing,
the season for giving.
Mm-hmm.
And with giving, it comes gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes these gifts are often re-gifted. So that's our topic today. We want to talk about the re-gifting of gifts and our opinion on it, your opinion on it, if you have ever experienced it. I know AJ would have said he experienced it before, so we're just going to get into that.
Now, okay, well, when he first saw that this question was asked by one of you on Instagram, I was thinking to myself, regifting, like, who does that? Right? That's so, like, that's, okay. You do that to somebody you don't like or something.
I think we should basically explain what regifting is.
Okay, regifting basically is you're gifting someone something that you didn't purchase.
Right.
It was used before, it was something that belonged to you, something that has belonged to someone else, or someone gave you something and gave it away.
Right, not necessarily used before, but it could just be a gift that you don't like, and you say, okay, I'll leave that to give to somebody else.
Right, so Felicia gave me a gift, and I went and gave it to someone else. Give it to one of you. Right? So, your initial thoughts on regifting. What do you think?
Well, I feel like where regifting is concerned, it all depends on the individual that is giving and that is receiving. And hear me out. If you are a person that I know you could afford, I know that you would put more effort into certain things, I would see it and be like, you could do better.
Right.
And then in the next instance, it could be like, I know that you're trying, I know that you can't afford to give me anything much. I know I might have been in your house a few times and I tell you I really like something that you had there and you decide to give me. That's different. That's the two different circumstances to me. And well, the receiver, like the person on the receiving end, like how would you accept it? For me, if I'm on the receiving end, again, these two situations that I gave before, that's how I would process it. If I know you out here giving everybody everything they had desire, like use Mr. and Miss clothes, I would have a problem if I go and get socks that I know you wear. That would upset me.
So someone gave me something and it was a regift, right? Mm-hmm. They gave me something that they had and it was something that I like cologne, right? And a person, I would have seen this person with this, and I said I would have liked that specific
you love to
brand.
beg.
I didn't beg for it, right? This was like way months before, and it wasn't Christmas time, right? But you'll get gifts around Christmas time.
To beg. Okay, I'm done. But he loved to beg.
Anyway, so the person gave me that gift, right? Gave me that same exact cologne. It wasn't used. It was a box that they had an extra box, and they gave it to me. They didn't tell me initially. Upon giving it to me, like, hey, this. Only like weeks or months later, I found out that gift, but it didn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Right. When I look back, I regifted something once. However, it was something new. It was like in a package and everything. Someone gave me something. No, someone didn't give me. I always had it.
So how you got it?
Someone gave it to me.
Well, that's the point. Somebody gave it to you.
And I gave it to someone else. It wasn't someone that mattered. Right? It wasn't like a close friend or something like that. It wasn't anyone of importance, right? So it wasn't like I needed to have any sense of, okay, don't hate me, right? But
I just want you to know you have some haters. Some people don't like your head.
Some people, if somebody was going to give me something, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting a gift. It's just once it's in a good condition, because if you're gonna give my watch, you're not gonna give my old rundown watch and peeling and all kind of thing, the band coming off. I mean, if that is all you could afford,
that's not even affordability.
Right? You won't give me something rundown or clearly was used unless it was discussed before.
Exactly.
Like I wanted it in this state.
Exactly, and that's the thing too. For me, like, what if that's what you're giving me, and then I giving you something else of way better value? Like I will spend my time and my money and my effort on this gift for you.
Mm-hmm. So and it could also depend on if the person could afford it. Because there's a person who has a certain means of living, and is well in the range where they have previously bought lavish gifts for people for themselves.
Yeah.
And when it came to you, they was like,
yeah, I would watch that.
Take that.
I would watch that.
Right? Or maybe they forgot to buy a gift for you.
Yeah, but
that's the next situation
I know there's a next situation, but to talk about it real quick, it have nothing like forgetting to buy no gift, because it's not like if that's the last day you could give me a gift. For you ever hear about happy belated birthday? Yeah, or when I was going there, if I hear about you spend time with your family on Christmas and then Boxing Day you go get it, and I exaggerating a little, like some time may pass, but at the same time, it's not like if the time won't expire for you to give the person the gift.
So would you give something like would you give me a gift that you had already?
First of all, I'm not giving you nothing, boy.
Are you giving me anything?
No, unless you give me. But anyways, that's besides the point.
Nobody even pauses on this.
Continue.
Continue.
If I bought a perfume set or a cologne set and it's just there, because that happened a time for Christmas, we usually buy for all uncles and aunts and whatnot, and because it's a lot,
it's a big family.
Exactly, and because it's a lot, we just buy different cologne and perfume sets for each of them. That's affordable and we know that they like. So there was this time I purchased, and I just gone purchasing, and I realized like there was this one set that was just there, and I didn't have anybody to give it to. So I give it to, I think, an uncle that I don't usually give a gift to or something like that. But it's the same thing in this case, where next thing I buy gifts and I randomly have something sitting there and I know you like that, I could get you that, why go in and spend more money for?
What if somebody gifted you something, but they didn't know, you thought it was, they didn't tell you, right?
Yeah.
Like a gift, hi, love you, Merry Christmas, whatever. And then you come and find out now, I don't know, somehow.
You see it in the back, girl, have a picture you posted, throwback, throwback Thursday.
A Snapchat memory, and you see it. And you realize, wait now, this person re-gifted a gift to give me. And I went out my way. I went and stand up in these long lines in COVID times.
Yeah.
And I went and buy what I know you would have wanted, something new. I could have given you something. But
did you not like the gift when you got it?
You like it, but initially.
But then at the same time, would it matter?
Well, for some people it matters. Some people it matters. They think that I went out my way to buy you this gift. It cost me X amount of dollars, and all he did was went inside your bedroom to get me a gift.
At least you get.
But then they'll think that, the person doesn't think of them in the same way, because the other people, they went and purchased gifts for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
And then they probably forget you. So.
And then we as humans, we can never be satisfied with anything. So we're always going to be judging, right? Judging things.
And comparing.
And making comparisons. So it makes you think that, do they think of me in a lesser way in comparison to others? Or do they not think of me as highly as I consider them as a friend,
like
as a person
and
in
you
my
know
life?
me, that's a job off Friday, that's a luck off.
Right. So so if that happened,
no, but for me,
right?
For me, right, I need to see a pattern. This have to be a recurrent structure. This have to be something that it didn't happen once, it didn't happen twice. I always see it happening. For me to take that initiative.
What if it is a gift that it's a nice gift? It wasn't like a gift like, oh my gosh, I always wanted this specific gift. But it's a gift. You enjoy it. Oh, that's nice. You know. Yeah,
I think if you think it's nice, it shouldn't matter. Like, what's the difference with finding out it was regifted and then it not being regifted? If you like it and you find it's nice, then it shouldn't matter. Now, if you see that the person give other people lavish things and then yours, it's not nice, or it's not up to that specific standard, then you could question that. But if it's nice and you like it, then by all means, I think there shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, and what? I mean, I have read like situations like this. If people like gifted something.
It must be nice to be getting gifts.
Read a situation, not me, but it was clearly used.
Well, if it's used as something,
No, it was clearly used. Yeah, it was. You know, it's used.
It's
What I mean,
clearly
upon
used, it's
opening the
obvious.
box,
the neck
yes,
dirty.
yes, you stay.
The neck dirty, giving me primary school shirt vibes.
Right, yeah. What you doing? Well, the next discussion you have to mention.
I will
level of
mention it to the
relationship.
person though. I will mention, I'll say, excuse me, I don't know what store you got this in, but the person who tried it on before had a dirty neck.
This conversation our last episode.
I'm going to ask you where you get this.
I'm going to ask if you don't like it. Please check out that last episode last week Tuesday.
Excuse me, ma'am, Mrs. The person you buy this from had the person who tried to me for a dirty neck, and I want to know if you have
So
your bill.
You're not
If
going
you
to even insinuate that
have
it was
your
a used gift. You're just going to say, "Hi, the gift you give me."
it's dirty.
It's
I never
dirty.
wore it. I never did. I don't know who gift this belongs to, but it
Right.
man.
Right. So maybe you could exchange it. But you know the person didn't buy it. The person had it at home.
It's one like me. If I do that, I taking it and washing it for you, exchanged. But then again, all kicks aside. Then that if it's used like that, when you have a tag.
Well, everything will have a tag on it. Everything's going to be tag on it, especially the price on it.
Okay. But next thing you see, like the cloth, the thing that does have the size and stuff on it that wash off and things like that.
I return one. Have a mark on it. Mark on it.
Yeah.
I know if you're caught at it, fine. Explain why. Maybe have a sentimental value of why you would have regifted this gift. If not, explain that you probably couldn't afford it. You probably couldn't afford it, but you really did hope that the person like it. I mean, if you did have the money, you really have to come up with a really good excuse.
Yeah,
like,
do better.
If you really have the means to buy a gift, a new gift,
Yeah.
or a new version of it.
Yeah.
What about that? What about? I know you like this thing.
I find you being ungrateful when you're talking about new version.
I know you like this thing, and I have this. I don't really use it, but you know what? Let me go buy a new one.
Because my money growing on a tree.
Yeah, but you want someone to do that for you.
Not necessarily.
Okay, if a boyfriend or a bird,
A boyfriend or
The
a
boyfriend,
bird. I
a
don't like
bird,
when you do me that,
a
boy.
bee gives something. Gives you up.
Something that they buy for the ex. Hey.
Right? Or even so, this is something at home that their mother has. That they never use a perfume set.
So just I have to be smell like your mother, boy.
Okay, but
Your
would you accept
mom's
it?
boy.
Would you accept
Yes,
that from
I
a
will.
boyfriend?
I will.
You accept a re-gift from your boyfriend?
If it's a good regift, yes. And once it's not.
Sometimes you want it. Or something with some sort
I
of
just
value.
never, and that's the thing about me. I am not a picky person who's saying, yes, I want this.
So the ex, he went and buy something totally new. And he went and shop and he buy something totally new.
What you buying gift for she for?
Of course, before the past relationship. And then with you now, he went
I'm not
shopping in
asking
his
all of that,
he
you know
went
that?
shopping in his closet or his shelf.
Well, right,
Well,
we thrift shopping, one for that.
So you're accepting that. But how many other girls or males would accept that? Like in
Well,
a
you don't feel you're
relationship.
calling me low, eh?
In a
Well, you're
relationship.
too picky.
In a relationship, how many of you would actually accept that too? I mean,
Would you?
No, well, I would never gift anything. Like,
No, but
especially
would
to a
you accept
girlfriend.
it? Like if your girlfriend.
I will accept it because that's just me. I would just.
I know it is just me,
take
and I just
it.
want to point out this reoccurring motif, this structure that has constantly been happening. This boy just attack me and want my answer to change, and he answers the same thing as mine.
Well,
No, I ain't done talk.
people expect.
I don't care what them expect, boy.
Okay, but I would just accept it because it's cool or whatever.
And
No.
that's me. So what you trying to
That
proud
doesn't
me to
mean
do?
that doesn't mean that
You're
I'm
going
not.
out here.
That doesn't mean I don't low key have a problem with it. I might
Do
say,
you have a problem with it?
I might have a little strike, like a one strike. Strike one.
You lose
In
2 points.
In my little book, I'm like, okay, this is 2 points.
That's again, and I am done anyway.
Right?
Yeah,
But I won't. It depends on the
think-
situation. Depends on the situation.
Yeah, it's really that for me. The
Right.
situation.
If I want anything, because if I didn't really want it, I just give her something. I know you could have afforded something, but again, I don't really want to attach, a monetary value to the gift or how much things we give each other, especially if you're like a friend, whether it's any sort of relationship, friendship relationship, right, best friend sort of
Whatever
thing,
it
situation.
is, yeah.
You don't really want to put monetary value on. I gave you this.
But this is something that could easily be our next topic, eh?
I think it is.
But
I think it is.
yeah, but you see that's when you're saying you don't want to place monetary value on it. If you
Right.
know the person is a very materialistic person, then you need to come better than saying you don't want to place monetary value on it. Because if you're in a relationship, what kind of relationship it is with that person? You know how that person is. If you know that they're going and get mad for that, or you know that they like expensive thing, then you better shell out your money. Even if you don't have it, you better rob the bank.
Yeah, that's a whole up there. That's a way different
It's a different topic,
Wow,
but it still does fall under
that.
it. It does fall under it because you cannot be out with somebody high maintenance and then want to thrift shop for them. What you feel this is?
All I realize, all of a sudden, it has some sort, it resonates something within her personally.
No,
right?
it's not personally. It's something that I know somebody has experienced. I don't want to call her name because she's a popular person. But
Hi.
she are watching this. No, but I've spoken to somebody else about this exact situation where you with somebody who is high maintenance, so, and you want to do those things for them. You can't. You know that it's just not possible because that the person is a high maintenance person, or you go with somebody high maintenance and want to give them regifted things. That's on you.
Yeah, it depends on the kind of person. Like, you're not going to accept something. They want the latest
Because
brand, they want the latest model.
I
or
have a
something.
friend, she does thrift everything. She loves to thrift. I love to do it too. So if somebody buys something from a thrift shop from me, I okay with that once that fits in and I comfortable with it, we could. But I remember she telling me that her boyfriend does not like those things.
I was not going to say I don't really like thrift shop. I don't really like thrift shop things.
Okay, whatever your reason is, I never asked, but...
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
No, okay, but... Yeah, there are two different dynamics of people where she loved that, so she don't mind getting something that is reused, and he know and that. You have to know each other, know what you could do and what you can't do, and that's
Okay,
that.
well, it depends. It depends on what it depends. Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Again, a lot. I find these Christmas episodes having a lot to deal with because it's kind of personal. It resonates personally with some people, and then it makes you think like, how are you going to treat someone else, and how are you going to be treated in return?
All I know is I just shell out for people.
I'm looking forward to this Christmas.
Good thing I say I was not talking about you.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Island Vibe podcast. Be sure to follow us at the Island Vibe on Instagram and look out for all our latest posts, question and answer segments, and posts so that you can always be a part of every episode, every future episode when we're having a discussion. So, until next time, bye!
Bye.